going on, peoples?
Savage.
Hold on.
It's episode 106.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 months.
Exactly.
Zero but a stick.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker, Unfamous Podcast. It's your boy Sean, Mr. NJ Brick City.
Yo, this Black Swayze.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Bruh, give me that. Fuck that. I love that one. That Black Swayze.
Denzel Washington.
No. Oh, shit. Damn, I ain't got nothing. Oh, man.
You guys are wild.
Wait, do you do the dirty dancing too?
Oh, he does more than that.
When I do the dirty dance, then I get ghosts.
I was gonna say something. I don't know if it was gonna land or not. I don't even know if I want to say it. I was gonna say Keanu Sleaze, but nah, I don't think that would work. Nah, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
I would have ran with it.
I can't use it. I feel like I'm just like, no, I'm not cool enough.
You've been better off saying skis.
Fuck.
Samuel Splaxon.
Bro, it's too early for this shit, dog. Too early for this shit. But back again, another episode. How was everybody's week, man?
Everything was good.
Jesus.
I spit on myself. Nah,
Bro, y'all all yawning.
Extra overtime, son. I'm 1 day off. That shit hurt, boy.
You and me both.
And that goddamn sun draining the shit out you.
Are you hydrating properly?
Yeah, I drink like a gallon a day. I don't play around.
Are you getting your electrolytes as well?
Yeah.
Electrolytes.
Okay. Just making sure.
The
But
electrolytes.
I'm good. Everything good. Chilling. I ain't been up too much. Besides being at work
Okay.
and not having sex with anyone.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's
I'm
what's
like,
up.
I was waiting for the hoes. So I'm like, I'm about to be on these hoes, nigga. I'm like, I'm at work all the
You
time.
about to be on this work.
I can't even get no hoes at work. Cause I don't want, that shit is too little. I don't want, it ain't how I used to be at the other job.
That shall remain.
I was running through them. Not at this fucking place. These motherfuckers talk quick. They don't live. Like this one dude, this nigga, for this chick, she not even worth it. This nigga fucks her in the parking lot on his lunch break.
What? Wait.
Mind you, we got a 30-minute lunch. Mind you, this bitch working all day.
Ew.
Ew.
And she came back told me, like, oh, I nigga got 2 minutes, man. We got in the car. I gave him some head. He ate the box, and that nigga
That's a lot.
Y'all was
30
sweaty?
minutes. Wow.
They were
Thank
sweaty?
you.
And they,
Thank you.
Oh, my lines and tires and bears.
I was like, son, I lost all respect for you, my nigga. Fuck that. And then she not even working. And then this nigga married. She not even
That's
worth
too
it.
much. I would feel so
I'm like,
self-conscious.
bitch, you're not worth my UPT. Like, get out of here.
There is no way.
You're not worth my PTO. So,
I feel like,
gave her that quick little 2 minutes in the car.
You ain't had no wipes or nothing.
UPT.
Unpaid time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you.
LWAP basically, bro.
I'll say uncircumcised penis time, but whatever.
Wait, what?
Okay. All right.
Bro, why
I
is
don't
that?
know. I don't know
Wait,
what that man got going on.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So I'm like, I'm not fucking no bitches at that job.
At all?
They got some bad joints too. I'm like, no, I'm good. You don't have me out here.
I had sex in the parking lot of one of my jobs, but it wasn't a coworker.
Yo, you wild too. I
You
can't.
know
I mean, I've done it too.
I haven't.
You know where-
too, so.
It was nice because he had a TV in the car, so we actually watched the corner while we did it.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Week after week, you just starting to just like seem way worse than us. I'm like, I'm pretty tame. Like, what the
Backseat.
Nah,
We should watching Backseat Backshots number 8.
fuck? God damn.
Yo,
Shit.
you know where one place that every dude has knocked down a chick from? Walmart.
That's not fair.
Walmart be having I got
Maybe
stories.
maybe some.
My niggas got stories. Like everybody
Sickies
done
over
knocked
there.
down a chick from Walmart, yo. I
some
know I have.
sickies that work there, bro.
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like one of these porn sites, put Walmart in. They see how many chicks is getting splashed in Walmart uniforms.
Nah, dead ass.
I seen a whole
Bro,
compilation.
Rain Art.
I was like, yo,
Not a
like
whole compilation.
they was like, yo,
5
chicks at
minutes
Walmart love sucking dick. They just show mad. That's was like 20 minutes, man. Chopped up. Bitches at Walmart.
Hey, better
vest
the
and
dick than the
shit.
cucumber.
Yo, they out here giving that rollback. Hands,
That's good.
I tried.
Yeah.
Yay!
Call it
Yes.
Sam's Club Hub.
Yeah,
BJ's, like for real.
Shout out to Walmart.
Shout out to Walmart. Everyday
I know,
low
I
prices
I
and
used
low
to
draws.
Yo, why do I, bro? Just when I thought she couldn't stoop any lower, it's like, yo, I feel like yo, Kia's just like, yo, fuck it, yo, I don't even care anymore, yo. I'm just wild out here, man.
Rubbed off on her.
No. We didn't rub off on her.
always
She's
been
always
this
been
way.
this way. She just like gradually was like, I'm gonna be like, you guys are wild, and it's like, fuck that, I don't even care anymore. Yeah. Dick sucking and sperm. Like, wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Thumb in my butt.
Like, yeah.
Butt stuff.
That happens.
See?
That's why I said it.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything else, John?
And that's about it. I had someone to complain about, but I'll figure it out later. I forgot it.
I'm okay. That's what's up.
My week has been pretty good. Very productive at work, which is good. This weekend, I went to celebrate a friend's birthday in Atlanta. It was kind of weird though, because everybody was married except me. But it was also cool because it's good. It was good to see young Black couples married that actually like were committed and in love with each other.
Oh, wow.
Like one couple, they've been married for 2 years, but she's been pregnant for each year. So they were drunk as fuck by the time I got there, and so she was like twerking in the hotel, and he was like, "All right, we about to be on 3-peat, okay?" No, listen, like it was just so cute, you know.
Kobe.
Like we be standing around, and they just randomly be grabbing the girl's ass, like, yeah, that shit nice, dog. And I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are dope. That's what's up. So it was cool. We went to where the fuck did we go? Oh, we ate at Taco Mac, and then we went to this hookah spot, which was kind of cool. I forgot the name of it. And then we went to Blue Flame in Atlanta. It was interesting.
Ain't that where we went?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I personally like Platinum better. I think Blue Flame is too touristy, so they have to like
Blue Flame
really
is too small.
adhere to the rules. And it's just interesting. I saw some things. There was this one girl. She was like amazing. She was like a Black Amazonian goddess, and she had asked for days, and we asked her to give our friend a lap dance for her birthday, and she did. And then she did like this trick with a dollar bill on her butt. It was super cool. I was like, oh hey girl.
What was her name?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Supposed to find out.
There was another young lady on the stage, and she like gaped herself open, like put her legs behind her head, and like just kind of
You saw all her
spread
stuff?
everything. And I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I've only ever seen that on Pornhub.
Yes.
That's crazy. Like
I'm not into that.
I was like, wow, I felt really uncomfortable. I was like,
I don't need to see inside of you.
should we be in a doctor's
But
office?
you
Like
wanna
it was
be
just,
inside
See
of
that
her.
birth canal?
it was a lot. It
You
was
trying
a
to
lot.
see her fallopian into?
Oh God. So yeah, so that was interesting. Short. Outside of that, all the girls there, they were okay. Like they weren't necessarily women that I would tip. You know.
You wouldn't tip them?
No, I have a rule. Like when I go to strip clubs, this is gonna sound bad, but I don't know another way to say it. When I go to strip clubs, I judge the strippers, and you gotta be equal to or greater than my level of badness for me to tip you.
Wow.
So out of all the ones you've seen, how many of them were at that level?
At that club, I only saw 2 at that club.
Wow.
But when I went to Platinum, there were a lot of women there that were like that, and that it was like Platinum was like it's not as touristy, like it's more of a local spot. So
What day did you go?
it was a Saturday.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I mean, we went on like, was it a Saturday?
Yeah.
I thought it was either Saturday or Friday, but
I mean, they
Friday's
looked
a-
okay. I
That
just
shit was
expected
lit
it
when we
better.
went.
That shit was
because
lit.
I
It was
expected
just
better
wasn't
because
nowhere
it
to
was
sit.
Atlanta. So when I think of Atlanta strippers, I expect them to be tight and right. Like they need
Yeah.
to be on their shit.
You
But
gotta
I think
go.
it depends on which, because we were saying people were telling us to go to Follies, but that shit.
Follies is fucking awful, dog.
Wow.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say it was fucking awesome.
No, dog, that is small. It's ridiculous. I only saw
See, that's why
one
I'm
good
glad
girl
I
in
didn't
there,
go, yeah.
and she wouldn't even get on stage. She stayed in the back the whole time because she had clients. She looked like a black Pocahontas. I was like, yo, she bad. But everybody else,
What's
the
up,
biggest
Kim?
ass in there was on a white girl. It was too much for me.
What? It was on the Becky?
Yeah.
I gotta go to Magic City next time.
See, that's why I don't be pressed to go to strip clubs.
And this was my first time going where I didn't go like with the guy that I'm dating. So I didn't know you had to like pay a cover. And then like there's a minimum that you have to spend depending on where you be at.
Welcome to our world.
I had no fucking clue. Well, because no. So listen, this is what I'm saying. So
Goddamn
listen,
good
no. So when we went to Follies and when we went to Platinum, because they weren't as tourist based, like everyone in there knew them, like him and his group of friends.
Oh,
so
wow.
like the bartenders, the bouncers, everybody, and they tipped everybody. So we just kind of walked in and sat wherever we wanted. So I was like, oh, well, this is interesting.
Had to step out of your little world, huh?
I did.
Reality.
I did, yes.
God damn it.
Someone's reality shit.
Oh, wow.
But it was still cool though. It was a cool experience. I was glad I got to celebrate, her birthday and stuff. It was dope. And then we went to brunch Sunday at Sweet Lounge. Food was fucking amazing. If you're ever in Atlanta, please go. Of course, it's black owned, like damn near everything in Atlanta. The pomegranate mimosa is bussin'. I got the seafood omelet, but you got to get their chicken and waffles, bro. The way they fry them chicken wings. Oh my god.
It's called what again?
Sweet Lounge. So it's like a brunch spot during the day, or like a restaurant, and then in the Saturday, Friday night, it's like a lounge / club kind of thing. Okay. So it was dope. Yep. So
Damn.
I came back home and I'll be going back out of town tomorrow.
Okay. Look at you living your best life.
Yes, I'm going to see Boyz II Men and In Vogue in concert.
You trying to get pregnant?
No.
I'm about to say, Boyz II Men about to whine your ass to a baby.
That shit, it don't start till 8 o'clock too. It's like, but it's an amphitheater, so it's outside or whatever. But you gotta do the neck.
You look.
I'm excited though. I'm super excited. In Vogue, in my opinion, the best harmonizing female group I've ever heard. Like in my opinion, so I'm excited to see them live.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be dope.
Josh.
Where's that gonna be at?
Atlanta.
That's Black Atlanta.
I need to start going to Atlanta.
You should.
Bullshitting.
Yeah. You got some hoes out there though, bro.
They out there.
They really are out there.
Looking.
Yeah, they really are. They probably like, wait up, you're not gay? Come here.
Joe!
What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe!
What's up?
How are you?
What's up?
Oh my goodness.
Sean.
Damn, you came in ready too with the shirt.
Okay.
With the Harriet Tubman on. Wow, go ahead and get yourself a chair.
That Frederick Douglass?
Oh my goodness. I can't think of any other names.
Hey, I played for Jake Douglas in the play before. That was cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Only like the child version of him.
Oh, I was about to say, like, you had the wild hair out and shit?
Yeah, my afro.
You see, I can, like, imagine you always just having an afro.
I always had an afro.
Man, that's
Always.
dope.
It was okay. When I was in like elementary school, it was a little weird because I was the only one. Like natural wasn't in back then.
No, it was not.
But my
They're
mom
like,
didn't even do
your
that.
mama don't do your hair? Fuck
no,
you.
because I would fight them. So no.
Damn.
Like, she look like an African booty scratcher. You were like, bruh, that is terrible.
Never got that either.
Yeah, that's what they would say back home.
No.
That's definitely what they would say. Wow.
They don't know no Africans in West Virginia. Shut up.
We know African booty scratchers though.
Why?
I don't know because they're there.
What?
That's
You like
interesting.
you American booty scratcher?
That's terrible. Joe's here, guys. For the people listening, watching, all that. Motherfucking Joe. Oh well, your mic isn't on.
Put your mic on.
Yeah, you gotta cut it on first.
No.
Shit.
Mic check 1 2.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
Y'all, Joe got the facial hair going on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Out here killing the game.
Oh, he's really militant right now.
Look at the stance, dog.
For the winter.
Okay.
All right, look, I'm not mad at it.
I was gonna say something.
I mean, shit, since you're here, how was your week, man?
The week was good.
Yeah.
Busy, but it was good.
That's good. That's good. Positive vibes. Oh wow, that was short and sweet. Oh, I know you about to go in today.
I'm saving up for
Shit.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Like, shit. Damn, goddamn. Go ahead, Josh.
My week was very not interesting because I ain't do shit. But
Okay.
Sometimes that's what you need. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
man.
I.e. maybe.
I've been on kind of a streak of not doing shit, of working and chilling, staying out the way, and
I wish I
That's how you
could.
stack your cash, dog.
yeah. So I'm trying to save some money so I can do something on my birthday. I just don't know what.
When's your birthday?
August 8th.
Oh, cool.
Trying to stack up the cash.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that's pretty much me trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday. I'm just chilling right now.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm trying not to get in trouble.
What kind of trouble can you get into?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I don't want no parts of it.
Oh, so he ain't wrong though.
Nobody pregnant.
Oh, no.
Grown ass
Or
man.
do.
I mean,
Nah.
True.
I don't need it in my life.
I mean, you know, you ain't gotta take care of the baby or nothing. Just leave.
That's true.
Yeah, you just do
Be
that.
out.
Yeah.
It's an option, unfortunately.
We're ignorant.
Yeah. My name's not on that birth certificate. Fuck it.
We are not advocating
That's
leaving.
what they do.
Yeah.
We're not.
Like,
We're not.
it's not on that squirt certificate.
Hey, my little squirt.
Y'all stupid. Oh man. So
So is that why they call them little squirts?
Squirtle? Oh, never
little.
mind.
Well, I don't know why they call them squirts. That sounds like some shit white people was just saying.
Hey, squirt.
It's
Hi there, squirt. Hi, Dad.
like a joke I heard like a long time ago. Like, what were you before you was born? A little squirt.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That is literally probably a dad joke.
I was a gamete.
What? What's
Is
that?
that what they call it? Gamete? Mm-hmm.
What the fuck
The
is that?
zygote.
No, that's when the egg is fertilized by the sperm.
Oh.
Before they're fertilized, when they're separate, they're gametes.
Okay, I thought you was talking about like sororities.
Thank you. I thought
That's
that
all.
Yo, because I thought I was about to say G5G.
Gamma something gamma.
Bruh, I really I thought you was talking about like school days, like gamites, like the gamma man. I was about to say
School
yo.
days, but biology school days.
Okay, what is that?
I was so lost just now.
What are you
The
doing?
little egg and the little sperm.
Thought you was on that bio gang sign or something. Yeah, what the fuck that was? Now you in the LA recently.
Sometimes,
Damn. You know,
sometimes
Listen.
you
it
know,
rubbed off on you. Bio gang
Know about
ties.
that sucrose shit.
right. Usually we have Oz here. Oz had to run off.
That's Monday.
Yeah, he had to go get his charger for said tablet so we can do this live stream.
See.
Yeah, we got like 14% on this shit too.
Organic.
So hopefully he, gets back just in time. If not, then I guess I don't know if anybody's watching this tonight anyway, but whatever.
See like 5-7 people up there.
Man, that's better than none. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do me a favor, guys who's watching this, share this to other people.
Share, please.
That would help. They'd be like,
That would
Everyone's
hey,
caring.
hey guys. Like, yeah, how about fucking share this shit?
Like, it's easy. I don't know how to do that. Share. It's right there. Just share it on your timeline. Give a fuck. But my week was pretty decent, man. I didn't really do too much of anything, actually. Chilled out. Hung out with T as usual. We're just getting our trip planned for the end of the month. So shout out to her because she be figuring out shit. And I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, I booked this room. Scratch that. I found a cheaper room. That's better. Scratch that. Hey, we don't have to spend this much money. I'm like, fuck, keep it up. Just keep it up. You gonna get married. Keep it up. One of these days.
You heard it here first.
One of these
Yes, you
days.
did.
Dun, dun, DeMarco, Marco.
Exactly. Bang. Bang.
All right.
Bang. Exactly. So,
Oh, I love
Yeah,
all this
man.
black love. It's so cute.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Yeah.
Out chill.
I mean, hoe isn't life. That's not what it is right now, is it?
No,
Not at the
say
moment?
that. I'm past that phase. Of
Okay,
my life.
okay.
Yeah, I'm past that.
'Cause I know some chicks was like, oh, fuck it, hoe is life right
Oh,
now. I was
I'm
like,
past
ooh,
that
nah.
phase.
Okay.
Casually dating is like.
Oh, okay. All right. Sleeping.
Melanated and elevated, man.
Mm-hmm.
We melevated.
Trademark?
Okay, so dog, that's gonna be on my next shirt.
Okay. Yeah, you should
Put
do
the
that.
logo on the back.
Yeah. Yep. You got ideas. But nah, man, like I said, man, I haven't been doing too much, like I said. Just working, getting overtime, trying to get this monies. I got stuff that I gotta pay for, all this adulting that I'm doing in life.
Mm-hmm.
Best news I have so far right now is I'm almost done paying off my car.
Woohoo!
One more payment.
Hey.
That's it. And then the crazy part, my car payment is usually like $292.80. It's like $20 cheaper. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, towards the end.
They like, you done paid all you paid, good man. You're good. You didn't miss a single payment, nothing. My credit should be pretty decent after
Okay.
that. So yeah, 5 years of doing this shit. Yeah. So it's gonna be nice having an extra $300 in my pocket.
I still got 2 more years.
Oh shit, that's not bad though. It'll fly. It'll fly. I swear it will.
I would have had mine paid off, but I took a slight delay last year.
I hear
The winter I took
Pantyhose.
I was so far ahead that I could take a couple months off.
You don't never do that.
Miscounted.
Yeah.
Nah,
It caught up. That's all.
No, it was a way for me to save money. I had to make payments for a few months because I was so far ahead. Now I'm back to square one. But I was kind of halfway balling in there. I was doing all kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's around Christmas time, so
You was buying strippers and shit.
Nah, definitely.
I mean, it's okay if you were. I ain't judging. I am judging. But let's go ahead and get this shit started, man. Where we want to go first with this one? Because we got some shit.
Let's go with Joe first.
Oh yeah.
I already know what Joe want to talk
What
about.
you want to talk about, Joe?
I know what you want to talk
Hold
about.
on. Let me get my timer ready because you got. I'm gonna give you a solid 20 minutes.
I'm timeless.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's only one person who's timeless, and that's goddamn Prince. Okay, you not Prince, motherfucker.
I know what you want to talk about, though.
Oh shit, Daniel, what's up,
There's
G?
so many things to talk about. I mean, what is it?
I mean, you said you had something on your mind.
No, I didn't. I have all.
Oh, you said I'll save my time for later.
Yeah,
thought
I will. Whatever
He said whatever we throw at him, we gonna.
Oh, I thought something.
Oh.
I thought he.
No, I have all kind of things in my mind.
Don't nobody throw shit.
Well, let me start it off then.
You
Where
want
is
to
that?
start it
Start it
off?
So everybody's been talking. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are talking about the whole Colin Kaepernick thing.
Educate me on that, because I don't know what's
You
going
talking
on
about with the
that.
sneakers, right?
Yeah, so I was kind of looking at it earlier on work. So basically, Nike was going to release the 4th of July edition.
Air Max 90, I think 90s
Yeah, 90s, yeah.
or 95.
It was going to have a
95.
Betsy Ross flag on the back of them.
Yeah.
And actually, it's a little known fact that Betsy Ross is not actually be proven. It's a folklore tale, whatever, that people think that she is the first person to actually design the American flag, but that hasn't been proven, actually. So what it is like it's 13 stripes and something like that. Or I forgot how many stripes it is, but I think it's 13 stars in a circle. And it was the first rendition of the American flag, and a lot of people have associated that with white supremacists. But and Colin Kaepernick basically told the Nike execs that he felt that would be offensive if they were to release that shoe, so they canceled it.
Offensive because
That flag is kind of like it,
or
because he kind of saying that flag is along the same lines as the Confederate flag. It's almost like if they released a Confederate flag edition on the 4th of July.
Okay.
That's how people look at the so-called Betsy Ross flag. So he talked to Nike execs and they canceled it. So a lot of people are upset about that because they're saying, well, she just became the designer of the flag, but she had no control over, who uses the flag for whatever political purpose or religious or racial purpose. So that shouldn't be a reason for them to cancel it. But what I really think what it was is people were mad that a black man had that kind of power at Nike to cancel a whole shoe line that was supposed to come out on the 4th of July. That's my personal opinion. But a lot of people are just not us. Black people ain't upset. We don't give a fuck about no damn Betsy Ross flag. Well, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I don't know.
I mean, when I saw the sneakers, this was my biggest thing. Them shits ain't even slap.
They didn't. They
didn't even slap. I'm like, I can see if they at least slapped. I'm like,
I'm gonna come up now.
they didn't even
nothing
slap.
special about it.
Exactly. I'm like, these shits look
I
trash.
heard about it on the radio, but I haven't.
See if I can bring it up for you. But
Yeah, like,
Look like trash.
yeah, they didn't even look good. Like, I was disappointed. I'm like, even if that didn't even have the flag on the back, I'm like, I'm disappointed that you would even drop that Nike. Like, that shit just didn't slap. Like, it looked, basic as shit. Like, I'm like, come on, man, y'all put out some heat, especially when it comes to Air Max. Like, y'all been doing pretty good with some heat, but
here's how they look. I ain't gonna play the video.
Yeah, that shit just look trash, right? They look basic. Like,
It's like Ralph Lauren or what's
exactly.
The Polo Association?
God
I ain't
damn.
cracking jokes because I got a pair of
that's
Polo
that Beverly Hills
Associations
Polo
and
Club?
they made my feet look amazing. But that's what it looked like, Polo Association.
Not the Polo Association.
So, I mean, he just upped the price of those sneakers though. So I guess.
No, they're not coming out.
They're not coming out. He canceled.
Yeah, they ain't coming out at all.
He did it with Nino Brown. Somebody canceled this bitch.
But they still exist.
Tony Knox, what's up?
They still exist.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have to be an inside job to get them out to the public. They gonna know somebody leaked them shits.
Yeah, but I don't
you
think.
get
Or somebody from China. Somebody from China.
Lawsuit.
They all come from China, man.
Yeah, China gonna leak them
You get caught
shits.
those, you getting a lawsuit. Nike will sue the shit out you.
Yeah, I don't think
And
anybody.
the first person that get them gonna try to flex on Instagram, and you gonna have a
Who
lawsuit
the
on your
hell?
ass.
Why would you?
I would
Because
say,
somebody
I
would.
would say no to that.
What are those? Air Max 90s?
I think so.
Mhm.
Air Max 90s is trash anyway. Like,
I've never been a big fan of them. The 97s.
I wouldn't have been out like, oh,
like
I need
95,
to get that
97.
Bessie Ross swag. Man, fuck out
That
of
shit
here.
sounds gay. I mean, nothing against gay people. That just sounds swag.
But yeah. So it's just that.
I guess the argument kind of perplexes me, or the stance of
Perplexing.
this the fact that the flag, the fact that the flag has been used by a white supremacist group
Marissa, what's
is the reason that it shouldn't be used elsewhere. Kind of perplexes me, only because there are a lot of other imageries that have been used in violent ways, and for example, the largest one being the cross. Okay, a lot of killing has happened, and we are perfectly okay with seeing that. And when I say we, I mean like as a whole, like, seeing that everywhere. So I mean, I get it if that's the argument. I just
If that's who argument you talking about, like the ones who are saying that the flag shouldn't be on there, or the ones?
yeah, because it was used by white supremacist groups.
Well, I look at it more for Nike as a business standpoint. So let's just say they did release the shoe. There's already white people boycotting them because they endorse Colin Kaepernick anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they did release the shoes and it did offend black people. Now it's like they're offending two sides of a fan base, two consumer bases for a product, that support them.
I honestly didn't even know that flag was used for white supremacy.
I didn't either. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't either. So that's why I say.
And so is the cross. Like
they burned many of us.
Far more than that flag. I don't know who is even be offended by it. I mean,
I don't either.
I see people. I mean, what offends us in the first place, right? As a whole, I saw people gleefully read all the papers after when Coretta Scott King died in New York. The day she died, you know what was on the cover?
Who that?
When Donald Trump brought his new wife, the ring that she got was on the cover of all of the major New York papers the day after Coretta Scott King died. And black people were still reading the papers on the trains. I said, if you can't be offended by that, then you can't be offended by shit. They had her not on page 2 or 3. They had her on page 16. So, I mean, I don't believe people can be offended by much. So they're not offended by that. That flag will go right over their heads. And when I look at imagery on trucks and on signages, the two things I see is a flag and a cross. Because it's about the religion that's spread across the world and the whatever flag they want to wave for the moment. But I mean, I don't know.
Like I said, I honestly don't believe it's even about the flag. I just think that a lot of people are just upset that Colin Kaepernick has that kind of power within Nike to cancel a whole shoe line. Whether you agree with the flag or not, the fact that he has that kind of power just to say this is offensive and they just cancel it without batting an eye, I think is the real issue with a lot of people. That
So they say. I mean, how do we know that's the story? I don't know.
I think it's the fact that Nike was like, that shit's just trash.
That very well could be the case, bro.
They saw some tweets like, ain't nobody buying that shit. They was like, all right, let's cancel that shit.
Yeah.
Bessie Ross is not hot in the streets right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
So Colin was like,
They trying to get them best
And I
Raw
actually knew
7s,
her
bro.
story,
They probably
but
like,
I
hey,
didn't know
are these
that flag was
offensive?
used for white supremacy. I just never knew that.
They probably the Colin Kaepernick like, these offensive. He's like, yeah, okay, we'll just go to. Nobody in the streets was looking for that Bessie Ross heat. Fuck out of here.
Wait, what them shits wasn't
They didn't know who Bessie Ross was married to.
Look, they going like
Fuck outta
Betsy
here.
Ross. Didn't she sing Clean Up Woman? I'm like, wait, what?
Ain't that Rick Ross aunt?
Ignorant.
Hey, hold up. So you saying them shits wasn't no kicks on Firecast?
Nah, actually,
I just heard of those.
Son, I
10
checked
minutes
on
ago
it.
when y'all brought them up. Yo.
Look, I checked on it. I was like, ooh, they ain't got them
I was
on
about
there.
to
Thank
say,
you.
I hadn't even.
And I'm a sneakerhead.
Them shits was not on my radar. Them shits was on nobody radar that I know of.
Like I said,
But
looking at them,
Betsy
they look
Ross's.
basic as
It
fuck,
look
yo.
orthopedic. It look like orthopedic 4th of July shoes.
Yeah. So,
Those are like dad shoes for real, for real. I'm not gonna lie.
but it was one guy, I was looking at comments on a news article, and one guy tried to bring up, oh, this flag represents the freedom of our forefathers in 1776. So I had to reply, I'm like, black people weren't free in no damn 1776.
Well, he said our forefathers. Those weren't our forefathers either. So,
but see, my thing is that
Yeah.
white people's version of history, they think is the end all be all.
only
They don't want to look at the other side of history. You know what I'm saying? So you just sometimes you gotta educate some ignorant motherfuckers. That's all.
hey, we usually only see the story from our point of view.
We do actually.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's it. When it comes to that,
Yeah, fuck that.
Trash ass shoes. Niggas hating on Colin. Not niggas, but people hating on Colin Kaepernick because he got.
we know who it is. We know goddamn well who it is hating on Colin Kaepernick. Okay,
And
Colin Kaepernick.
nobody's gonna buy them trash ass.
That's what they feel like. Okay, that's how they feel. You know what it is? The MAGA maniacs. Okay,
MAGA maniacs.
The MAGA maniacs out there with my man racist Hulk Hogan. Hey, Marissa said, "Hey, Josh Miller."
Oh, what's up, Melissa?
Let me tell you something, niggers. Like, damn, racist Hulk Hogan. All my MAGA maniacs out there going wild. I'm like, all right, bro.
What you gonna do when this 24-foot burning cross runs out?
Y'all are ignorant as hell.
Ignorance. That sounds like a nice fragrance. I like it.
So what's next on the docket?
Just to get it out the way, the Lil Nas X shit, for people who don't know what happened or don't know any, Lil Nas X, the guy, what's his Old Town Road, right?
Yeah.
You know, sensation, hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Number one
on the country shit.
Yeah,
you know,
like
he done
12
cross.
weeks.
I guess he done cross barriers, and you know, I feel like
out internationally.
exactly.
Number one. Yeah.
Out here getting money, little young dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, real young. Mm-hmm.
comes out of out of left field, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gay, guys." Now, this is the crazy part. Nobody really cares, right?
Nobody cares.
I was like, okay.
But
It's not new. Like, it's not like, oh, it's so shocking. Like,
Okay.
oh no, he's gay.
all you young niggas is gay, yo.
But see,
Okay, I won't say that.
some people are saying, I don't know. I'm not going to put that aspersion on him. But a lot of people were so-called
What's up,
saying he was
T?
riding the wave of Pride Month to come out.
Possibility.
On the last day of Pride Month, he want to say he gay, and it's like, okay.
But what is that winning him?
I guess he wants to.
LGBTQ support.
We know they powerful. They got a powerful movement, whether you agree with it or not. So I guess he wants to. That's his way of either showing support or showing that he with them, and maybe opening up a new fan base.
The only thing that I saw was like, I saw like a couple memes and things like that about, oh, what is he riding? Is it really a horse? Blah blah blah. XYZ.